30 minutes for presenting.
Oh,
You told me 30 minutes.
Precisely, yeah.
Thanks
Okay,
so
come
much.
on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Before starting my presentation, let me introduce myself shortly. I came from Iraqi Kurdistan. I'm Idris. I came from Iraqi Kurdistan. I have been teaching for about 10 years, and I taught many English courses for non-government organizations as a volunteer. Today, I want to talk about this topic. Actually, maybe I have a special style for presenting my style, even in writing.
Are you from Iraq?
Yeah, from Iraq.
We are glad to have you.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Just did you give me your lesson plan?
No, actually, just I want to explain it.
Okay.
This is the topic of our presentation today. Who can read it?
How do the teacher
convey their
Yes, thanks a lot. Actually, I have written in this way from the right to left because in this lecture I will focus on thinking. When you want to read this one, of course, I want to shake the nerves in our brain. So in my presentation, I will focus on something which is related to thinking. Today, I want to talk about this topic, but I want to ask you how to convey the messages or your messages as a teacher to the students.
in 2 ways?
The message, I mean, for example, you are English teachers and English language.
In general, we convey our message explicitly or implicitly.
What's your
I've been
Thank
working
you
as
so
an
much.
English teacher for about 9 years, and they have to drill sometimes, and during drilling,
Drill?
yes, repeating.
Yeah, you can repeat something for the students. Thank you
They
so
have to
much.
repeat for me.
They want you want to read something and they want to repeat after you.
They have to, yes.
Yeah, thanks a
It
lot.
works for kids and
Yeah, who else as a teacher? Are you a teacher? Are you teachers? Are you teachers?
Yes.
Is how to convey for example, your messages to the students.
What do you mean by message?
Yeah, message for example, English language. Any teachers actually have their messages. Any teacher has his or her message actually. You can convey. For example, we are as a teacher, we are as English teacher, we want to teach our students. We want to teach English we want to teach English. That's why your message is English language. That's why how to teach English language to your students as a teacher.
sometimes it's games.
Sometimes you use games. Okay, I want to talk about this triangle. Actually, our mark is not so good. Is it good?
I guess.
Okay.
Can try.
Let's hope so.
Don't you have your answer?
Downstairs is there. It goes proper.
It's not. This is messages. This is teachers. This is students. Or you can say learners.
Yes.
Learners. Now here, this message I mean, for example, we are as a teacher English. How to? We have 3 sides. We have this triangle, 3 sides. We have 3 sides. How to connect these sides? Our purpose is connecting these sides actually. The message we want to convey the message to the students and to the learners. How to convey?
Providing some inputs acts first. We have
Providing
to provide
something.
some input in the environment for the students.
Yeah, this is one of the points. Thank you so much.
And make that input to be intake by the students.
Thank you so much. Who else?
By using different instruments.
By using
Writing
different
on
instruments.
boards, yes, giving some papers, using projector.
Even voice with the camera.
Yeah.
What about the camera?
Are you using that for
Camera.
digital
Oh, you are not comfortable with that camera?
No, you
I
said
took
that
permission.
you shouldn't have record.
He took the
my-
permission at the
Ah.
beginning, yes, it's okay. Yes.
You are not focusing on me anymore.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Are
Now,
you using that horizontal side?
yeah, sorry.
Are you using that horizontal side?
By horizontal sides, thank you so much. No, the first side, thank you, thanks a lot, very good. But actually, before connecting these sides, we have to connect these sides. And the second one, as you said, very good. The first one, we have to connect these sides actually. It means the teachers should be knowledgeable one. How to be a knowledgeable teacher? According to me, there are 5 points for being a knowledgeable one. Like the first point is there are 5 points behind being a successful teacher or being a successful person in general. The first point is read. The second one is read to. And the third point is read. The fourth point is not read, is about what you have read. What you have read, or what do you want to read something? That's why think about what you have read. Think about what you have read. This is very important. Think about what you have read. I want to focus on this point. This is very important for the teachers for having a plan. For having a plan. Because without thinking, actually, you cannot have a plan. According to me, having a plan, it doesn't mean, for example, write down just 5 minutes for reviewing, for talking about the last lectures. No, this is actually, if you want to present the presentations during 30 minutes, like these presentations, unfortunately, I haven't done for myself exactly like that. But we have to provide at least 5 hours. At least 5 hours for having a plan. To present the presentations in 30 minutes, and to a lecture or to a lesson, we should have a plan about 5 hours or maybe 6 hours. You should put a plan. We have to think. We have to think. What should I do here? What should, or you can say, because when you want to think. Anytime, if you want to think, of course, this is a factor to write many essays. When you think, thinking is, or thought is a factor to write many essays, many articles, or is a factor to melt the phrasing words in our mouth, or changing to the speech of, you can say, for example, changing to the language of speech. And when you think, according to me, of course, you can find out the way how to teach. When you think, you can find the way how to teach. Thought is like a child, according to me, it's like a child in our body. It has to be born. If this child dies, a part of us will die too. So we have to think and think and think as a teacher for having a plan. For having a plan, even as I told you, for having a plan for presenting a presentation like this, we need at least 5 hours thinking.
Sorry to interrupt. I don't get to which part are these related to?
This one?
No, numbers.
This is actually for being a successful teacher. Yeah, for this one, how to convey this one. You have to, as a teacher, we have to be a knowledgeable one. How to be a knowledgeable one? We have to read a lot. We should read. And what should we read? why do you want to read? We have to think about what we have read. We have to think about what we want to read.
You mean for success we need to read?
Yeah, we of course to be successful. Yeah, we need to read a lot. We need to read a lot because of that. We have 3 points for reading. Then we connect this point. So sorry, this side. If we connect this one, and for conveying the messages to the students, as my classmate said that of course we should connect this one. We should connect this one. How to connect these sides? This is very important for teaching. How to connect this one? We should be like a friend to this. Yeah, sorry.
Using different methods.
Yeah, using different, very good, different methods. Thanks a lot. And what else?
First step is our rapport.
First step is
Rapport, our rapport with students, our relationship, the way we
of course,
interact.
we have to make a relationship with the students. We should be like a friend. We should be like a friend with the students. What else? Okay, I want to ask you a question. For example, when a student in the class makes noisy, how to make him silent or make her silent? When a student in the class, of course, maybe he makes a noisy or she makes a noise. How to make her or him silent?
Say
You shouldn't
something.
pay attention on
Say
any
something.
word.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Asking for her to pay attention to the
You shouldn't pay
lesson.
attention on him or her, and you have to give another task to him. or
Yes,
her.
thank you so much. You should.
Different ways, ignoring.
Thank you so much.
Getting his or her attention to ourselves as a teacher by saying something, asking something, making some questions in his or her mind,
Yes,
and
thanks so much.
distract him or her some.
Yes,
some-
thank you so much. Of course, you said the good points actually, but according to me, the good points actually not saying anything else. Just you can gaze here or gaze, and that's
We
all.
have to find out
Of course.
the cause of distraction. Why he was making noise? Why he's not interested? Why he's not motivated, for example?
Sorry for actually for my opinion about this. According to me, there's no need to say actually. There's no need to say anything. There's no need to utter any words. Because actually our eyes has lots of words to say. That's why when you gaze here or gaze him, maybe of course he immediately actually be silent. That's why we should gaze here or gaze him without any, because the action speaks louder than words. That's why sometimes because of action, because of our eyes, you can just look at him or look at here. Yeah.
So sorry to interrupt you.
Okay.
If it's all according to you, why you are asking us?
I wanna know about your opinions. Of course, finally, I wanna say my opinion. But firstly, I want to know about your opinions. Yeah, as a teacher, of course, if you wanna be a teacher, the teacher should actually ask the students before saying anything. And then you can say your opinion about the topic or about any subjects. The teacher should explain, should ask the students. But I'm a student as you, but now I act as a teacher. And sorry for
The teacher
saying like
shouldn't
that.
explain.
Yeah, the teacher should, after that, the teacher should explain. But before, the teacher should ask the students about the topics.
Okay.
And then they can, of course, the teachers can explain his or her opinions about the topic.
The
Okay.
teacher should be work as a facilitator, not explanatory.
Sometimes, of course, you should explain something. Maybe something is not clear.
And
You should explain for the
At the end.
students. At the end, of course, as he said that, why do you want to ask us if you want to say your opinions? But when you want to ask someone, you should know the answer of the question. And that's why, but you can ask the others before saying. Maybe you can say the best answer. Maybe the answer is better than you. It's better than your answer. Now, I want to ask you another question. Sorry for asking this question. If a student cheated in the class, in the exam, how to solve this problem? It's a problem.
I don't pay attention on it.
You don't pay attention. Maybe
Because that option is fixed in their mind when they check.
you want to actually give him up or give her up for cheating. Be continuous for cheating.
If it's not, I don't pay attention on it.
You don't pay attention. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's your
We should do something that he or she does know about his or her fault.
Yeah. You should do something when the student, of course, a student doesn't know about. You should tell her or tell him something he or she doesn't know about.
Excuse me. You want to introduce some best methods, for example, how we should act upon?
Yeah, actually, we want to connect this one. I mean, how to behave with the students. Yeah, of course, we should have a good behavior with the students to connect this one, to connect this one. And then we want to go to the next slides. Yeah.
We should provide the students with the consequences of cheating, make them aware of the awareness raising about the cheating consequences, why they do and why they
Yes.
shouldn't do that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks a lot. Of course, the students may be cheating in the exams. I want to tell about something happened to me as a teacher and narrated some years ago. 2 of my students actually cheated in the exam in a quiz out of 10 marks. Yeah, each one of them got 8 or maybe 8, 9 out of 10. Of course, I knew that, sorry, they cheated because there are some wrong points in both of them. And I didn't tell them anything, just I have written, for example, you have a machine for copying the papers. This is very good actually. I wanna copy my exams for the next year. How much does it cost if I wanna copy this one? After the exam, they came to me. Both of them, they came to me. I didn't say anything. They said that, one of them said that, sorry, I cheated, and please don't, you have to put the 8 out of 10 for my friend, but put 0 for me, because I cheated. Sometimes you can write down something. Sometimes we should have a technique. We should have a technique for correcting the students. If you have a technique, of course every teacher has his or her own technique. That's why we should have a technique for correcting the students. We should behave with the students in a good way. As a friend, we should be like a friend. The teachers, you should be loved by the teachers. You should be loved like it or by the teacher, by the students. If the students don't like you, of course you cannot teach, or they cannot get your information. They cannot listen to you very well. That's why we should get the students' likes. Yeah. And the next slides, we want to go
Okay,
there.
that's enough. Because you're going to do the same thing in the same way, teaching the other side of the triangle as well, yeah?
Yes, thank you, but I want to convey this message to the students.
Thank you. I mean, the conveying the message will be the same as you did for the other sides, yes?
Yeah,
So we will do the same thing. Thank you very much.
thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Any,
Thank you for.